It's currently 10:42 p.m. Here's where I am currently on the Mughal polystyrene drawing project. I recall doing some work exclusively on the front of it during the morning hours and within the last handful of hours. I started this project during the last handful of hours too, starting in during the evening hours. But when I noticed that I initially didn't really have the three different hues of gray of fine-tipped Sharpie markers, as I originally thought, so during the evening I went searching for a fine-tipped Sharpie marker that was the medium hue of gray. I initially thought this mystery Sharpie marker was a new hue of gray, but it actually turned out to be a hue of orange. That could be placed into the skin tones category. Though at this time I have to do further testing to determine where to place that mystery marker. Within the spectrum of human skin tones. And exactly which range, which facials range to put the mystery marker in. If it turns out I don't already have that exact same color hue of Sharpie marker within my marker tray. I recall around 4:15 p.m. having as a sort of late breakfast 2 cold cut sandwiches that my dad made. Along with some potato chips. My first cup of plain coffee, of which I recall having roughly 2 full cups and a third that was just a splash of coffee. From 4:15 p.m. to about 7 p.m. at the latest. Though I would say more likely ending around 6:30 p.m. I recall during the evening hours, editing and uploading the January 2nd My Dinner video. Editing together the UCut file and then uploading that file to my YouTube channel. The most recent thing that I did was open up the video on YouTube, making it full screen, and then using the snipping tool to take a full screen screenshot while the video was playing at quarter speed. So I could play it, so I wouldn't get the video bar in the thumbnail I was making. I saved the full screenshot as a PNG. That's the default option. Then I compressed the PNG using a third-party website. And set that image, that downloaded image, as the new thumbnail for that video. As I felt the default ones I was given didn't show that I put shrimp in the phenomenal pho bowl I had for dinner that day. I did that whole process about an hour or so after the video. The January 2nd, my dinner video had finished uploading to my channel. Making a custom thumbnail for the video. And most of the time I'm satisfied with one of the default thumbnails I'm given for my dinner videos. And other videos I edit and upload using my phone. I recall today staying up until about 8:15 in the morning. I woke up to an alarm I set on my laptop for 11 in the morning. Using a third-party website. Another one. I was then told by my dad that I could go back to sleep around about a few minutes after 11 in the morning. And initially, I would be woken up at 1 p.m. But then I wasn't. I assumed I would be woken up, so I didn't set another alarm for 1 p.m. And I ended up sleeping until about 3:15 p.m. Initially, there were plans for me and my dad to get haircuts somewhere and then go out to eat somewhere for pizza and wings. But then my dad decided to do that all tomorrow. I found out that last part shortly after I woke up for the last time today. Here's where I am currently on Elvenar. I recall over the past week or so doing some upgrades on some of the ancient wonders in my city. I just have this last task set to complete. And here's the evolvable building for this event. I just need one more artifact for it to be fully evolved.